petal fell, the spell would be broken.
If not, he'd be doomed to remain a beast for all time.
As the years passed, he fell into despair and lost all hope.
For who could ever learn to love a beast?
Little town, it's a quiet village. Every day like the one before. Little town full of little people waking up to say
Bonjour.
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 There goes the baker with his tray like always. The same old bread and roast to sell. Every morning just the same, since the morning that we came to this poor provincial town.
Good morning, Belle.
Morning, monsieur.
Where are you off to?
The bookshop. I just finished the most wonderful story about a beanstalk and an ogre and
That's nice. Maddie, the baguettes, hurry up.
Look, there she goes, that girl is strange, no question. Dazed and distracted, can't you tell? Never part of any crowd.
Cause her head's up on some cloud.
Nine, she's a funny girl, that Belle.
Bonjour.
Good day.
How is your family?
Bonjour.
Good day.
How is your wife?
I need 6 eggs.
That's too expensive.
There must be more than this provincial life.
Ah, Belle.
Good morning. I've come to return the book I borrowed.
Finished already?
Oh, I couldn't put it down. Have you got anything new?
Not since yesterday.
Oh, that's all right. I'll borrow this one.
That one? But you read it twice.
Well, it's my favorite. Far of places, daring sword fights, magic spells, a prince in disguise.
Well, if you like it all that much, it's yours.
But sir,
I insist.
well, thank you. Thank you very much. Look, there she goes. That girl is so peculiar. I wonder if she's feeling well. With a dreamy, far-off look.
And her nose stuck in a book.
What a
puzzle to the rest of us is Belle.
Oh, isn't this amazing? It's my favorite part because you'll see. Here's where she meets Prince Charming, but she won't discover that it's him till chapter 3. Now it's no wonder that her name means beauty. Her looks have got no parallel.
Moving on that side, I'm afraid she's rather odd. Very different from the rest of us.
She's nothing like the rest of us. Just different from the rest of us is Belle.
You didn't miss a shot, Gaston. You're the greatest hunter in the whole world.
I know.
No beast alive stands a chance against you, and no girl for that matter.
It's true, Fu, and I've got my sights set on that one.
The adventurer's daughter?
She's the lucky girl I'm going to marry.
But she's...
The most beautiful girl in town.
I know, but...
And don't I deserve the best?
Well, of course you do.
Right from the moment when I met her, saw her, I said she's gorgeous and I fell. Here in town there's only she who's beautiful as me, so I'm making plans to woo and marry Belle.
Look, there he goes, isn't he dreamy? lovely grapes.
Cheese. Excuse me. Please let me through.
Those fish, they smell.
Let us just say
There must be
good morning.
I'm going to make
Morning.
Look, there she goes, a girl who's strange but special, a most peculiar mademoiselle. It's a pity and a sin,
She doesn't quite fit in.
'cause she really is a funny girl, a beauty but a funny girl. She
Really is a funny girl.
Hello, Belle.
Bonjour, Gaston. Excuse me. Gaston, may I have my book, please?
How can you read this? There's no pictures.
Well, some people use their imagination.
Belle, it's about time you got your head out of these books and started paying attention to more important things.
Hint.
Like you, Gaston, please. I have to get inside to help my father.
That crazy old fool, he needs all the help he can get.
Don't talk about my father that way.
Yeah, don't talk about her father that way.
My father's not crazy. He's a genius. Papa, are you alright?
Oh, I'll never get this bone-headed contraption to work.
Yes, you will, and you win first prize at the fair tomorrow.
Well, we better get cracking then. Now let me see. Where did I put that dog-legged clencher?
Papa,
Oh, thank you, dear. So, did you have a nice time in town today?
I got a new book.
You do love those books.
Papa, do you think I'm odd?
My daughter? Odd? Now where would you get an idea like that?
I don't know, it's just, I'm not sure I fit in here. There's no one I can really talk to.
What about Gaston? He's a handsome fellow.
He's handsome, all right, and rude, and conceited, and oh, Papa, he's not for me.
Well, don't worry, because this new invention's going to be the start of a new life for us.
It works!
It does? It does!
Papa, you did it! You really did it! Here, I made you a scarf for good luck at the fair.
Now I know I'll win. Then we'll get out of this town and go to all those places you've read about in your books.
Goodbye, Papa.
Bye-bye, Belle.
Be careful!
On his way to the fair to show off his new invention, Maurice entered a dark forest.
Now let me see. Is it this way or this way? Oh dear.
Suddenly, a hungry pack of wolves appeared and began to circle Maurice.
Stay back! Back! Help! Someone help me! Stay back! Help!
Fearing for his life, Maurice raced toward a nearby castle.
Let me in! Let me in!
One wolf lunged for Maurice and took the scarf right off his neck.
Hello?
What? Who is that?
He must have lost his way in the woods.
Is anyone home?
If we keep quiet, maybe he'll go away.
I don't mean to intrude, but I'm lost and need a place to stay for the night.
Poor fellow. Oh, Cogsworth, have a heart. Monsieur, you are welcome here.
Ah!
And goodbye.
Wait. You're a clock? And you're talking?
Really, sir, stop it, I say.
I'm sorry, it's just that I've never seen a... Achoo!
You're chilled to the bone, monsieur. Come, warm yourself by the fire.
Not the master's chair. I'm not seeing this. I'm not seeing this.
Ooh la la, what have we here? Do my eyes deceive me, or is this a man?
Oh, well, hello.
All right, this has gone far enough.
Coming through. How would you like a nice spot of tea, sir? It will warm you up in no time.
Oh, yes, please.
I think I scared him, Mama.
Hey there, little fellow. What's your name?
Chip.
Care for a blanket, monsieur?
We've got to get him out of here. Do you have any idea what the master will do if he finds out we let a stranger in?
Calm yourself, Cogsworth. The master will never have to know.
Roar!
There's a stranger here.
Master, allow me to explain.
Who let him in?
Master, may I take this opportunity to say I was against it from the start.
You have all betrayed me.
Oh dear!
Who are you?
Maurice.
What are you doing in my castle?
I lost my way in the woods.
You're not welcome here. Get out.
I'm sorry. I'll just be on my way.
It's hideous, isn't it? You've come to stare at the beast, haven't you?
No, I meant no harm. I was merely looking for a place to stay.
I'll give you a place to stay.
It can't be true. I don't believe it.
Why would you go and do a thing like that? I simply can't bear it.
Oh, Gaston, say it isn't so.
It's so. Girls, I'm just getting married. Don't tell me a little thing like that's gonna change your feelings for me.
Oh, no.
No, never.
Well, if I'm gonna get married, I guess I'd better propose to the bride.
Oh, Gaston, what a pleasant surprise.
Isn't it though? I'm just full of surprises. For you, mademoiselle.
Oh, Gaston, you shouldn't have.
Don't mention it, Belle. This is the day your dreams come true.
What could you possibly know about my dreams, Gaston?
Plenty. Picture this. A rustic hunting lodge. My little wife massaging my feet while the strapping boys play on the floor with the dogs. We'll have 6 or 7.
Dogs?
No, boys.
Imagine that.
So, Belle, what'll it be?
I just don't deserve you.
Who does?
But thanks for asking.
So, how'd it go?
You know that Belle, always playing hard to get.
She turned you down?
For now, but I'll have Belle as my wife. Make no mistake of that.
Madame Gaston, can't you just see it? Madame Gaston, his little wife.
No, sir.
Not her, I guarantee it. She wants much more than this provincial life. Only tonight.
Can you imagine? He asked me to marry him. Me, the wife of that boorish, brainless.
I want adventure in the great wide somewhere. I wanted more than I can tell. And for once it might be grand to have someone understand. I want so
Hey, Belle, have you seen Gaston?
You just missed him. Wait a minute. Where did you get that scarf?
This? At the crossroads in the woods. Pretty nice, huh?
It belongs to my father. Something must have happened to him.
Yeah, well, finders keepers.
Oh, Papa.
Couldn't keep quiet. Just had to invite him to stay.
I was trying to be hospitable.
Rubbish.
Ah, Cogsworth, can you blame me for trying to maintain what's left of our humanity? Look at us. Look at you.
What about me? Oh, right.
If the Master doesn't break the spell, slowly but surely we will all become things.
Hold on, Lumiere. We've got to hold on.
Hello? Is anyone here? Hello?
It's the girl! This is the one we have been waiting for. She has come to break the spell.
Wait a minute. Let's not be hasty.
Hello? Is anyone here? Please, I'm looking for my father.
Belle, is that you?
Papa!
How did you find me?
Your hands are like ice. Who has done this to you?
Belle, you must leave this place.
I won't leave you here. Who's there? I know someone's there. Who are you?
It's Castle.
Then you're the one who's responsible for this. Release my father at once.
I do not take orders from anyone. Get out.
No, wait. Please. Can't you see he's not well?
Then he should not have trespassed here.
But he's an old man. He could die.
There's nothing you can do.
No, wait. Take me instead.
No, Belle, you don't know what you're doing.
You would do that? You would take his place?
If I would you let him go?
Yes, but you must promise to stay here forever.
No!
Come into the light.
Belle, listen to me. I'm old. I've lived my life.
You have my word.
Done. Take him to the village.
No, wait. Not yet.
Let her go. Let her go.
I didn't...
Master, since the girl is going to be with us for quite some time, you may want to offer her a more comfortable room.
I'll show you to your room. You, follow me. This is your home now. You're free to go anywhere you like, except the West Wing.
Why? What's in the West?
It's forbidden. You're never to go there. Do you understand?
Yes.
This is your room. If you need anything, my servants will attend to you. And one more thing. You will join me for dinner. That is not a request.
Yes, I made the choice. For Papa, I will stay. But I don't deserve to lose my freedom in this way, you monster. If you think that what you've done is right, well then, you're a fool. Think again. Is this home? Is this where I should learn to be happy? Never dreamed that a home could be dark and cold. I was told every day in my childhood, even when we grow old, home should Nothing like a nice warm cup of tea to make the world seem a bit brighter.
But you're
Mrs. Potts, dear. Very pleased to make your acquaintance.
careful, darling.
Who are you?
Madame de la Grande Bouche.
Wait, this is impossible.
Well now, what shall we dress you in for dinner? Let's see what I've got in my drawers.
That's very kind of you, but I'm not going to dinner.
Of course you are. You'd heard what the master said.
He may be your master, but he's not mine. I'm sorry. This is just happening so fast.
That was a very brave thing you did, my dear.
We all think so.
I'm going to miss my papa so much.
Cheer up, child. I know things may seem bleak right now, but you mustn't despair. We are here to see you through. I hope that we'll be friends, though I don't know you well. If anyone can make the most of living here, then Belle, it's you. And who knows, you may find home here too.
Who does she think she is? That girl's tangled with the wrong man.
Darn right.
No one says no to Gaston. Dismissed, rejected, publicly humiliated. It's more than I could bear.
Bear? Where?
Oh, LeFou, I'm disgraced.
Who you? Never. Gaston, you've got to pull yourself together. Gosh, it disturbs me to see you, Gaston, looking so down in the dumps. Every guy here like to be you, Gaston, even when taking your lumps. There's no man in town as admired as you. You're everyone's favorite guy.
Everyone's out and inspired by you, and it's not very hard to see why.
No one's slick as Gaston, no one's quick as Gaston, no one's neck as incredibly thick as Gaston.
For there's no man in town half as manly, perfect of your paragon.
You can ask any Tom, Dick, or Stanley, and they'll tell you which
Team they'd prefer to be on. No one thin like Gaston, our kingpin like Gaston.
no one's got a swell cleft in his chin like Gaston.
As a specimen, yes, I'm intimidating.
What would a guy like Gaston? If I were Ross, give 12 and pips. Gaston is the best and the rest is all trips. No one fights like Gaston, does his lights like Gaston.
In a wrestling match, nobody bites like Gaston.
For there's no man in town half as manly.
As you see, I've got biceps to spare.
And a bit of him scraggly or scrawny.
That's right, and every last inch of me's covered with
No
hair.
one hits like Gaston, matches wits like Gaston.
In a spitting match, nobody spits like Gaston.
I'm especially good at expectorating.
Tippers for Gaston.
Ooh! Ah! Wow!
Why would a guy like Gaston?
Let's go.
Hey!
hopping around wearing boots like Gaston. I use Zephyrs in all of my decorating.
Help! Someone help me!
Maurice?
You gotta help me. He's got her. He's got her locked in a dungeon. Who? Belle. We must go at once. Not a minute to lose.
Whoa, slow down. Who's got Belle locked in the dungeon?
A beast. A horrible, monstrous beast. All right, then. I'll go back there and get her out myself.
Crazy old Maurice. He's always good for a laugh.
Crazy old Maurice. Crazy old Maurice. LeFou, I'm afraid I've been thinking.
A dangerous pastime.
I know, but that wacky old coot is Belle's father, and his sanity's only so-so. Now the wheels in my head have been turning since I looked at that loony old man. See, I promised myself I'd be married to Belle, and right now I'm evolving a plan. If I...
Yes?
Then we...
No, would she?
Yes.
Now I get it.
Let's go! No one plots like Gaston, takes cheap shots like Gaston, plans to persecute harmless crackpots like Gaston. So his marriage we soon will be celebrating. My, what a guy, Gaston.
Time for dinner. Where is she?
I'll go check on her. Won't be a moment.
Try to be patient, sir. The girl has lost her father and her freedom all in one day.
Master, have you thought perhaps this girl could be the one to break the spell?
Of course I have. I'm not a fool.
Good. So you fall in love with her, she falls in love with you, and poof, the spell is broken. We'll be human again by midnight.
Lumiere, it's not that easy. These things take time.
But we don't have time. The rose has already begun to wilt.
It's no use. She's so beautiful, and well, look at me.
Master, you must help her to see past all that.
But I don't know how.
Well, you could start by trying to make yourself a little more presentable.
Impress her with your rapier wit.
But be gentle.
Shower her with compliments.
But be sincere. And above all,
What?
you must control your temper.
Well, where is she?
She's not coming.
What did you say?
She's not coming?
We'll see about that.
Your lordship, your grace, your eminence, let's not be hasty.
I thought I told you to come to dinner.
I'm not hungry.
I'm the master of this castle, and I'm telling you to come to dinner.
Master, that may not be the best way to win the girl's affections.
Please attempt to be gentlemen.
Deep breaths, Master. Deep breaths.
I'll give her one last chance. Would you be so kind as to join me for dinner?
No, thank you.
Fine, then starve.
Master, please.
If she doesn't eat with me, she doesn't eat at all.
What were we thinking? We will never be human again.
Well, what would you have us do? Give up? I like this girl. I like her spunk.
Well, if you ask me, she was just being stubborn. After all, he did say please.
I think that may be the first time I've ever heard him use that word. Hello, dearie. I hope the master didn't frighten you. He can be a little temperamental.
A little?
I am Cogsworth, head of the household. And this is Lumiere.
Enchanté, mademoiselle.
If there's anything we can do to make your stay more comfortable, anything at all.
I am a little hungry.
Except that.
Cogsworth!
Well, you heard what the master said.
Oh, pish-tosh. I'm not about to let the poor child go hungry.
Fine, glass of water, crust of bread, and then...
Cogsworth, she's not our prisoner. She's our guest. We must make her feel welcome here.
Fine, dinner, but keep it down. If the master finds out, it'll be our necks.
Of course, of course. But what is dinner without a little music?
Music?
Ma chère mademoiselle, it is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you tonight. And now, we invite you to relax. Let us pull up a chair as the dining room proudly presents your dinner. Be our guest, be our guest. Put our service to the test. Tie a napkin around your neck, Sherry, and we'll provide the rest. Soup de jour, hot hors d'oeuvres, why we only live to serve. Tries the great stuff.
It's delicious.
Don't believe me, ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance. After all, miss, this is France, and a dinner here is never second best. Go on and phone your menu, take a glance and then you be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. We'll prepare and serve with flair, culinary cabaret. You're alone and you're scared, but the banquet's all prepared. No one's gloomy or complaining, whilst the flatware's entertaining. I do tricks with my fellow candlesticks.
And it's all in perfect taste that you can buy.
Come on and lift your glass. You've won our own free pass to be our guest. If you're stressed, it's fine dining we suggest. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest.
It's a guest, sakes alive, well I'll be blessed. Wine's important, thank the Lord, I've had the napkins freshly pressed. With dessert, show and tea, and my dear, that's fine with me. While the cups do their soft shoeing, I'll be bubbling, I'll be brewing, I'll get warm, piping hot. Heaven's sakes, is that a spot? Leave it up, we want the company impressed.
We've got a lot to do.
Is it one lump or two? For you our guest,
She's our guest.
she's our guest,
She's our guest, be our guest, be our guest, be our guest.
Be our guest, be our guest, our command is your request. It's been years since we've had anybody here.
We're obsessed with your meal, with your ease. Yes, indeed, we aim to please. While the candlelight's still glowing, let us help you, we'll keep going. Course by course, one by one, till you shout, enough, I'm done. Then we'll sing you off to sleep as you digest. Do not jump up your feet above formality, or be our guest. Be our guest, be our guest, please. Be our guest.
Good show, everyone. Good show. Off to your cupboards now.
Oh, Lumiere, thank you for dinner. It was delicious.
Oh my goodness, look at the time. Off to bed now.
Oh, I couldn't possibly go to bed now. It's my first time in Enchanted Castle.
Perhaps you'd like a tour.
I'm not sure that's such a good idea.
Perhaps you'd like to take me. I'm sure you know everything there is to know about the castle.
Well, actually, I do. Right this way.
Act like a gentleman. Act like a gentleman. This will be good.
that is yet another example of the late neoclassic Baroque period. And as I always say, if it's not broke, don't fix it. May I draw your attention to the flying buttresses above the aviary?
Oh, Lumiere, it's all so beautiful. I had no idea. If only he weren't here.
Act like a gentleman, act like a gentleman. I'm nothing but a fool.
And thanks to some quick thinking on my part, the disaster was averted.
What's over there?
Nothing at all of any interest in the West Wing.
Ah, so that's the West Wing.
Nice going.
I wonder what he's hiding there.
Perhaps Mademoiselle would like to see something else. Over here we have exquisite tapestries dating all the way back.
I have to go on. Stop! Don't touch that!
I'm sorry.
What are you doing here?
I
thought I told you never to come here.
I know, but...
Do you realize what you could have done? Get out!
Ouch, don't touch me!
No,
Promise or no promise, I won't stay in this castle.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to frighten you. You don't understand. There's so little left of me. So little left.
Belle ran to the forest as fast as she could.
Night was falling, a storm was approaching, and it was getting hard to see.
When she stopped to catch her breath, Belle heard the low and menacing growl of wolves.
One wolf charged Belle head on, and she grabbed a branch to defend herself.
Suddenly, the beast leaped out of nowhere and pulled the wolves off of Belle. Belle took cover as the wolves turned and attacked the beast. One grabbed a hold of the beast's forearm, wounding him.
The beast struggled to stay on his feet.
Once the beast hurled the last wolf away, he collapsed, exhausted and in pain. Belle knew that this was her chance to get away, to go home.
But as she looked at that beast, that hideous creature, who saved her life, she could not leave.
Belle approached the beast and helped him to his feet.
Belle and the beast slowly made their way back to the castle.
Let me see. Just hold still.
Ow, that hurts.
If you'd hold still, it wouldn't hurt as much.
If you hadn't run away, this wouldn't have happened.
If you hadn't frightened me, I wouldn't have run away.
Well, you shouldn't have been in the West Wing.
And you should learn to control your temper. Now hold still. This may sting a little. By the way,
Thank you for saving my life.
You're welcome.
Well, that's more like it. I knew they could get along if they tried.
So the ice is broken, at last.
And not a moment too soon either. The rosie's losing petals at an alarming rate.
And I can hardly bend over at all anymore.
Clearly it's time for us to give them a little push.
I have just the thing. How about we warm you two up with a nice bowl of soup?
There's something sweet and almost kind, but he was mean and he was coarse and unrefined. But now he's dear and so unsure. I wonder why I didn't see it there before.
Cheers! Come along, dearie. Let's get you cleaned up.
She glanced this way, I thought I saw. And when we touched, she didn't shudder at my paw. No, it can't be, I'll just ignore. But then she's never looked at me that way before. When she smiles at me, I get all choked up. My heart starts pounding and I can't breathe.
Good.
That's good? Excellent. I've never felt this way about anyone before. I want to give her something, but what?
It has to be something special. Something that sparks her interest.
Look who's back.
Say something about her hair.
It's brown?
A compliment.
What a nice bow.
Thank you.
Belle, I have something to show you, but first you have to close your eyes. It's a surprise. All right, now.
Whole life.
You like it?
It's wonderful.
Then it's yours.
And a bit alarming. Who had ever thought that this could be true? That he's no Prince Charming, but there's something in him that I simply didn't see.
This is one of my favorites. King Arthur. Have you read it?
No, I can't.
You've never learned to read?
Only a little and long ago.
Well, it just so happens this is the perfect book to read out loud. Come here. Sit by me.
Well, who'd have thought?
Oh, bless my soul.
Well, who'd have known?
And who'd have guessed they'd come together on their own? It's so peculiar.
Wait and see a few days more. There may be something there that wasn't there before.
Perhaps there's something there that wasn't there before.
What?
There may be something there that wasn't there before.
What's there, Mama?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Then, for the third time, Arthur drew forth his sword.
So that must mean he's the king.
Wait and see.
I never knew books could do that.
Do what?
Take me away from this place and make me forget for a little while
Forget?
who I am.
We have something in common, you know.
What?
In the town where I come from, people think I'm odd.
You?
So I know how it feels to be different. And I know how lonely that can be.
They're still in there?
So far, he's been a perfect gentleman.
I have a funny feeling inside. I don't know what it is, but it makes me feel kind of bubbly.
It's hope, son. I've been feeling it too.
Ah, oui, my little friend. The day we have been waiting for is here at hand.
If only that were true, Lumiere.
Ah, human again.
Human again.
Yes, think what that means. I'll be cooking again, be good looking again, with a mademoiselle on each arm. When I'm human again, only human again, poison polished and gleaming with charm. I'll be courting again, chic and sporting again,
which should cost several husbands alone.
I'll hop down off this shelf.
and toot sweet be myself.
I can't wait to be human again.
When we're human again, only human again, when we're knickknacks and whatnots no more.
Little push, little shove, they could whoosh, fall in love.
Oh, sure, won't it all be top drawer? And I won't be so huge, why I'll easily fit through that door. I'll wear gowns, lather, it's my prayer to be human again.
When I'm human again, only human again, when the world once more starts making sense, I'll unwind for a change.
Really? That'd be strange.
Can I help it if I'm tense? In a shack by the sea, I'll sit back sipping tea. Let my early retirement commence. Far from fools made of wax, I'll get down to brass tacks and relax.
When I'm human again.
When Guinevere heard that Arthur was slain, she stole away to a convent, and no one could ever make her smile again. That's the end.
What a beautiful story.
I knew you'd like it. I'd like to ask you for something.
What's that?
A second chance. Would you have dinner with me tonight?
Dinner? Me? With you? That'd be... Oh, yes!
Dancing again, we'll be twirling again, we'll be whirling around with such ease. When we're human again, only human again, we'll go waltzing those old 1, 2, 3s. We'll be floating again, we'll be gliding again, simply shining as smart as you please. Like a real human does, I'll be all that I was. On that glorious moment we're finally reborn and we're all of us human again.
Meanwhile, back in a dark alley of the village, Gaston held a secret meeting.
Thank you for coming on such short notice, Monsieur Dark.
I don't usually leave the asylum in the middle of the night, but this fellow said you make it worth my while.
Look, I've got my heart set on marrying Belle, but she needs a little persuasion.
Turned him down flat.
It's like this, see?
Tonight is the night to confess your love.
I'm not sure I can do that.
You must.
How will I know when the moment is right?
You will know it because you will feel it here. And you must speak from the heart.
I must speak from the... I can't.
You must.
What are you afraid of?
I'm afraid she might...
Afraid she might what?
laugh at me.
Somehow, my prince, you must find the courage to take that chance.
Master, look at the rose. There's so little time left.
I'm really not sure I can do this.
You can do it, master. I know you can.
just the same. Ever a surprise, ever as before, ever just as sure as the sunrise. Tale as old as time, tune as old as song, bittersweet and strange, finding you can change, learning you were wrong. Certain as the sun, rising in the east, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast. Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast.
Off to the cupboard with you now, Chip. It's past your bedtime. Good night, love.
Belle,
Yes?
are you happy here?
Oh, yes. Everyone's so kind. Mrs. Potts, Lumiere.
With me?
Yes.
You must speak from the heart.
Is something wrong?
I was just thinking about my father. I miss him so much. I wish I could see him again.
There is a way. The mirror. It will show you anything that you wish to see.
I'd like to see my father, please. Papa! Oh, no, Papa. Something's wrong. He's lost. I should.
Go to him.
What?
Go to him.
But what about...
You're not my prisoner, Belle. You haven't been for a long time. Take the mirror with you as a way to look back and remember me.
I can never forget you.
Belle,
Yes?
go. Go. I'll never see her again.
Well, sire, I must say, everything is going just swimmingly. I knew you had it in you.
I'd let her go.
You what?
How could you do that?
I had to.
But why?
After all this time, he's finally learned to love.
That's it then. That should break the spell.
It's not enough. She has to love him in return.
And now it's too late.
We're finally home.
I don't know what happened. The last thing I remember, I was falling.
You were lost, Papa. I thought I'd never find you.
But that horrible beast, how did you escape?
I didn't escape. He let me go.
He let you go? That terrible beast?
He's not terrible. In the beginning, I thought it was the end of everything. But then, somehow, things changed.
Good afternoon.
Monsieur Dark?
I've come to collect your father.
What?
Don't worry, we'll take good care of him.
My father's not crazy.
He was raving like a lunatic about the beast. We all heard him, didn't we?
Yeah. Poor Belle. It's a shame about your father.
Gaston, you know he's not crazy.
I might be able to clear up this little misunderstanding if
If what?
you'll marry me.
What?
One little word, Belle. That's all it takes.
Never.
Have it your way. Take the old man.
Wait, I can prove my father's not crazy. Show me the beast.
That's him! That's him!
Is he dangerous?
Oh no, he'd never hurt anyone. I know he looks frightful, but he's really kind and gentle. He's my friend.
If I know any better, I'd say you had feelings for this monster.
He's not the monster, Gaston, you are.
She's as crazy as the old man. She says this beast is her friend. Well, I've hunted wild beasts, and I've seen what they can do. He'll make off with your children. He'll come after them in the night.
He would never do that.
Forget the old man. I say we kill the beast. Kill it!
They wreak havoc in our village if we let them wander free.
So it's time to take some action, boys. It's time to follow me. Through the mist, through the woods, through the darkness and the shadows. It's a nightmare, but it's one exciting ride. Say a prayer, then we're there at the drawbridge of the castle where there's something truly terrible inside.
It's a beast, he's got fangs, pressure sharp ones, massive paws, killer claws for the feast.
Hear him roar, see him flow,
but we're not coming home till he's dead, good and dead. Kill the beast!
I won't let you do this!
Try and stop us.
Oh, Papa, this is all my fault. I have to go back and warn him.
I'm coming with you.
No!
I've lost you once. I'm not going to lose you again.
We'll rid the village of this beast. Who's with me?
I am! Hearts ablaze, banners high, we go marching into battle, unafraid although the dangers just increase. Raise the flag, sing the song, here we come, we're 50 strong, and 50 freshmen can't be wrong. Kill the beast! Kill the beast! Kill the beast! Kill the beast!
The angry mob of villagers marched through the forest, waving torches and weapons.
Once gathered in front of the beast castle, they carefully made their way inside.
Gaston, this place gives me the creeps.
Shh!
Charge! Get wrecked. Tally ho! Tally ho!
You look like you could use a nice cup of tea.
Tea? Oh, thank you.
Here you go. Take that, you scurvy scum!
Where'd everybody go?
While the servants battled the villagers, Gaston made his way to the west wing.
Ha! You're even uglier than flesh. Did you really think a girl like Belle would love a thing like you? She despises you, beast.
No!
It's over. Belle is mine.
Ah!
Let me go, I'm begging you.
Get out! Belle!
I'm sorry.
You came back.
Of course I came back. I couldn't let them. If only I'd come sooner.
Maybe it's better this way.
Shh. We're together now. You'll see.
At least I got to see you one last...
We are home. We are where we shall be forever. Trust in me, for you know I won't run away. From today, this is all that I need and all that I need to say. Home should be where
Belle,
Yes? No. Please. Come back. Please. I love you. It is you!
The spell is broken.
We're human again.
Mrs. Potts. Master.
Lumiere, Cogsworth. Oh my Cogsworth. Let's go find your father.
Who was that young man?
The prince.
No, was it?
It most certainly was. Ah, Babette, you look so much better.
Madame, may I say you look ravishing.
Why, thank you, Cogsworth. I simply can't believe this gown fits me after all these years.
Mama!
Chip, oh my boy!
Are they gonna live happily ever after, Mama?
Of course, my dear, of course.
Do I still have to sleep in the cupboard?